I am going to create a nice star animation in Scratch. So let's go create a project, delete the Scratch cat and go to the sprite library, look for the star sprite, and there I have it. So I have my star. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create 6 stars. So I have 1, so I'm going to create clones. So when flag clicked, you can go ahead and create clone of myself, and I want 6. I have 1, so I'm going to use a repeat block and create 5 clones. Okay, so let's check it out. Click on the flag. The reason you don't see anything is if you click on the star and drag it, the clones are stacked on top of each other. That's how Scratch does it. So what you need to do is go to the motion tab and pick this block, go to random position. So now what we're doing, each time a clone is created, we are asking it to go to a random position. Okay, so click on the flag again. There you go. So now you see we have 9 stars each time appearing at random positions, and that's what we need. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create an animation for each star. And I'm going to do that when the user clicks on the star. Okay, so go ahead and pick this block. It says when the sprite clicked, what we're going to do, we're going to change the size and the color. So go to the looks tab, get the change size by block. Let's do a +10, and then we'll do the change color effect by, instead of 25, I'm going to do change color by 5. Okay, so let's check it out. So click on the flag, you got your stars, then click on the star, and as you can see, as you click on each star, it grows and changes color. Now I want to do this multiple times, so what I'm going to do, go here, get the repeat block, and I'm going to repeat 25 times. Okay, so let's check it out. So click on the flag, there you go. So when I click on each star, it changes color and it grows. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. So now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to shrink it. Okay, in order to do that, I'm going to do the same thing. So get a repeat block and do it 25 times. Go to the looks tab, and you're going to do the same thing, change size by, and you want to shrink it. So instead of 10, I'm going to do a -10. So when you do a -10, it's going to shrink it. Okay, so then you change color. So we did 5, so maybe I'll do 3. Okay, so let's see what happens. So click on the flag. What just happened? Well, you got your 6 stars in random positions, but why do they look different? Well, that's because you were growing the stars and they just stayed the same. Okay, so in order to reset it to the original sprite, what we need to do is every time the flag is clicked, you want to set the size to a 100%. So this will bring it back to its original size. So check it out. So there you go. So now you have your stars. Click on them. There you go. You see, it's growing and shrinking, growing and shrinking, growing and shrinking. Fantastic. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just make it keep doing it so it looks like a nice animation. So to do that, you get the forever block and put it around your animation, okay, the growing and shrinking. So now it's going to grow, shrink, and keep doing it forever. So click on the flag. Remember, you need to click on these stars to start the animation, okay? So as you can see, it's a nice animation. The stars are glowing. Fantastic. So I'm going to stop it. Now, if you notice, the stars are really not in sync, right? And it's nice this way. I like it this way. The other way you can do it is you can use this block when I start as a clone, okay? So instead of doing it when the star is clicked, you can do it as soon as the clone is created, okay? So then what happens is the animation is going to happen automatically. So watch. When I click on the flag, if you notice, all the stars are in sync, okay? They change colors the same, they change size the same way, and that's because we kind of have it set up so that the animation starts as soon as the clone starts. Okay, so I kind of want it to be a little bit off sync, so that's why I'm making it this way. And there are other ways to do it. You can experiment. Okay, so nice. So if you notice, now what's happening is I have my stars. They're beautiful, they're glowing, they start at random places but they stay in the same place. Okay, so the thing I can do is I can make them move to different locations as they are growing and shrinking. So go to the looks motion tab and get the go to random position block and put it after each round of animation. Okay, so what's happening now is they're growing, shrinking, and moving to a different random location and growing and shrinking, and they're repeating it forever. Okay, so this is nice. So you can also play around with these numbers. So now if you see, I'm growing it by 10 and shrinking it by 10. Okay, so it's kind of in the same mode. So instead of doing it that way, what I can do is instead of a -10, I can shrink it to a -18. Okay, I mean, you can play around with the numbers. So let's see what happens now. So click on the flag, you got your stars back. So click on the stars. Now if you see, because I'm shrinking it more than I'm growing it, it's a beautiful pattern where it kind of almost disappears and then it grows back. Okay, it's very pretty. So what I can do is I can go to the backdrop, and you can quickly, if you want to do this, you can quickly pick a color. You want to do the convert to bitmap to do it easily. There are many ways, but this is an easier way, and then you can pick your color, and there you go. It's beautiful. So the other effect I can do is, if you notice, the stars are animating, growing and shrinking. I'm now going to rotate the star when it grows. So get the turn block, I'm going to leave it at 15, and I'm going to put it in only in the growing phase, okay, and see what happens. So I got my stars back. There you go. So you see, it's a beautiful animation where it grows and shrinks and grows back, and as it grows back, it rotates. Okay, isn't it pretty? So go ahead, play with it, like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Thank you very much.